Film, the universal language. Communicating without words, using imagery to express emotion. Used to entertain and educate, telling stories about hopes and fears and everything in between. Film was originally used to describe a thin, flexible material coated in light-sensitive chemicals that retain an image after exposure to light. This, as you could have guessed, was used for photography, along with basic designs of early cameras. Film started as a collection of photographic images, as discussed earlier, viewed one after another in quick succession. This rapid movement from one image to the next creates the illusion of motion. This is what we call the phi phenomenon. The phi phenomenon, with the persistence of vision, work together to form the foundation of film. The persistence of vision is an optical illusion that occurs when the visual perception of an image does not cease for some time after the light rays have ceased entering the eyes. Simply put, the brain retains an image for a split second after the actual image is gone, giving time for the next image to be projected. A device that uses both the phi phenomenon and the persistence of vision was the zoetrope. The zoetrope produces the illusion of movement and could be considered one of the first forms of animation. This illusion of movement is achieved by viewing individual images through narrow slits in a rotating cylinder. This, as well as Edward Muybridge's The Horse in Motion, were major players in the speedy growth of film in the late 1800s. Muybridge, interested in the photography of motion, laid out 12 cameras, each activated by a tripwire. He then had a horse gallop past all 12 cameras, tripping each wire and allowing 12 photos to be taken of the horse in different positions of its gallop. This process marked a new purpose for the medium and was considered, along with the zoetrope, to be one of the first animations, paving the way to the motion picture industry. You would assume that I would discuss Thomas Edison next, the pioneer of film, but no. Good old Eddie is notorious for buying half-finished devices, making minute modifications, and then claiming the work as his own, giving little to no credit to the original creator. So instead, I'll discuss the Lumiere brothers. The Lumiere brothers owned a photography company, and by the time they started experimenting with film, they were already experienced in the numerous fields such as engineering, manufacturing, and obviously photography. After seeing Edison's filming device, they noticed many flaws, specifically the weight and size of the machine, and the fact that only one person could watch an animation at a time. The brothers created a device that was lighter and able to record, develop, and show film all in one. It could also project images onto walls or other surfaces, allowing an audience to watch. The brothers held their first screening in March 1895. Taking place in Paris at the Society of the Development of National Industry. The focus of this conference was on the research of color pictures, but to the brothers' surprise, most of the attention fell on them and their short films. In December of the same year, they had their first public show, and with that they were the first to create a commercially successful film showing. These films being of very simple everyday moments, two babies fighting over food or a train arriving at a station, and each film going on for no longer than a minute. These brothers, with their short films, laid the groundwork for the film industry that we know today. So that's basically the history of film, compressed a lot, obviously. I just want to say thanks so much for listening, guys. Really appreciate it, and have a great day.